Great Escape Vinyl here. Today's video will be a little bit different. It's going to be cassettes. I've collected a few cassettes, as you can see, since the last time we were on here. And I've got my heavy metal collection, I guess you would say. Kind of just going to run down it. I don't know how well these are going to show up in the video, but I'm going to do my best. So here we go. I'm going to start out with Terrorizer World Downfall. This is a promo copy. Yeah, one of the originals for heavy music. Originals, whatever whatever you want to say. Next up, Metal Church, The Dark. This is leaning more old school metal, obviously. Great tape album. If you haven't heard Metal Church or heard of Metal Church, check it out. Like I said, it is leaning way more old school metal, but still great stuff. This next one is also Metal Church. It is selected tracks from the forthcoming Elektra LP, Blessing in Disguise. This is a promo copy as well. And it has Fake Healer, Badlands of Unsound Mind. On the back here it says limited edition promo copy. But yeah, Metal Church. Next up, we are going to, this kind of goes back and forth between like extreme and less extreme, but still heavy. But next up, we got Nile, Annihilation of the Wicked. Nile is I mean, they're great, but they have like a red tape. They've got like an Egyptian style, I guess is what you would call it, to their music, sound, and like Egyptian lore, all that stuff in their lyrics. But if you haven't heard of Nile, check out Nile, Annihilation of the Wicked. This is a great album. I can't remember when this one came out, and yeah, it's in red and yellow. I'm not even going to be able to read that properly, but it's not new, but it's newer than I was about to say it's newer than their older stuff, but it is. That's a true statement. Next one up is Malevolent Creation, Stillborn. This is a great album in my opinion. Some people say it skewed away from the sound they had on these other albums. I mean, Malevolent Creation is Malevolent Creation, and I like all their albums. For the older albums, for the most part. I know that it changes up down the line. I still have and like some of their newer stuff. I haven't heard their newest stuff, but I like Malevolent Creation. They're great. Next up, Malevolent Creation, 10 Commandments. Another banger. Malevolent Creation. I mean, to be honest, it's Malevolent Creation. If you know Malevolent Creation at all, then you know that these are all bangers right here. Next up, Malevolent Creation, Retribution. This is the one for me. This is that's their to me, this is the pinnacle malevolent creation. That's their, I don't know, their best. I don't know what to, uh, I don't know where I was trying to go with that. That's their best. That'll work. All right. Next up, Autopsy, Acts of the Unspeakable. I'm back and forth on Autopsy. I like Autopsy a lot. I don't like every single thing they do, but I do like them and I do respect them. I obviously think they have a place. As originators of a genre, if you will, but this is great. All of them are great in their own way. They, it's much different. The lead singer has a different style of voice. The music has a different style. Some would call it sludgy. Some would call it doomy, heavy metal, or doomy extreme metal, I guess, because they're not like, it's not like doom metal by any means, but more, some people would say it leans more that way in an extreme way. Next up, Deicide, self-titled. I mean, do you really have to say much more other than Deicide? For some of you that may not know who Deicide is another one of those originators. They're great. Check them out. Deicide. Another one is Legion. I don't have that one, but Legion is another great one by them. Obviously, they have a bunch of great albums. They've been out for a long time. But those are two for sure. Next up, this band is another one of those bands that, or not another one of those bands that I was going to say, another one of those bands that I don't enjoy everything. On this one, it was harder for me to like them, and I didn't really like them at all to a degree. I don't know if I want to say I didn't like them at all. But it was like I just pass on most of their music until I saw them live, and I think that's not for everybody. Some people love them immediately, but for me, for sure, I had to see them live, and then their music became a little bit. It just changed something for me. But the band I'm speaking of is Napalm Death, and the album here is Scum. Barney just goes, ape shit on stage, and but it was a great show. I loved it. I can't remember who they came with, but it was at the Ridgely Theater in Fort Worth. All right, next up we have, Cannibal Corpse, Eaten Back to Life. It's just early Barnes Cannibal Corpse, dude. Yeah. Death Records. It's just it's a great one. So this is also a promo copy of this. But on records and things, you have, white label promos and whatnot. They just threw a sticker on the on the regular tape. So, it seemingly is a promotional copy, but not as much of a distinctive thing that like it's made like that at the factory or anything like that. But next up is Chris Barnes' other band. I do like this. Some songs are a little weird to me, especially going from Cannibal Corpse to this, and some of you already know what that is. But 6 Feet Under, Warpath. I do like this a lot of people don't like him once he left Cannibal Corpse, and I can understand that, but 6 Feet Under, Warpath, good album, in my opinion. All right, next up, Sepultura, Roots. Sepultura Roots. This is like I guess this is like their like peak Sepultura, I guess, if you will. All their albums are great. That's just when they started to become a little more mainstream, I guess. But yeah, Sepultura Roots, Bloody Roots on here. Just the whole album's great. Trying to see, and I guess it's not on here, but great stuff. Next up is another Sepultura album, Arise. I bought this tape because of the way it looked, and I thought it's what it was, and it is what it is. This is a bootleg. This is a like European dubbed. This is 100% not put out by the band or the record label, even though, yeah, no, they don't. It has this Dolby down here, but it doesn't say Dolby Digital. It says Dolby System. It sounds fine. I mean, this album to begin with doesn't sound the best when it comes to sound quality. Then you're on a cassette as well, and then on top of that, this is basically a. I mean, it's not maybe as bad as like just hitting record on a second tape deck or anything like that, but I mean, this thing there's no song names on the tape. There's no, can't even get this to focus up. There we go. No song names, just says Eurostar. Eurostar for best music. It barely has side A and B on it, but it does. And then Dolby Stereo. But it is the Arise album all the way through. There's no, mess ups or anything like that. I mean, I guess it's professionally done as a bootleg can possibly be. All right. Next up, now we're getting into like I guess the Big Four territory. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. Testament, practice what you preach. Testament, Old Testament. I mean, a lot of people that love Testament, like New Testament, Old Testament, all the same. I'm not as much. I like Old Testament. This is 89, Megaforce records. But I'm Old Testament. Old Testament when it comes to the music Testament. But yeah, practice what you preach. Good stuff. Next up, Slayer, South of Heaven. A lot of Slayer heads think this is whenever they went to Def Jam that Rick Rubin ruined them. Ruined their sound, ruined everything. I mean, whatever. Would they have been? I mean, I'm sure they would have, but would they have been who they are and what they did had they not had Rick Rubin? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Probably not, to be honest with you. It's on a black cassette. And as I'm almost done here, I know some of you are probably saying, "Ew, cassettes, dude, cassettes sound terrible." No, cassettes sound like cassettes, and some music just sounds more appealing to me on cassette than anything else, just because, I don't know, that was where I heard it first, so it just brings back a ton of memories. So yeah. Next up, moving on. Megadeth. It's Megadeth, dude. Megadeth, rest in peace. Good stuff. Megadeth. Holy Wars. I mean, Hangar 18. I mean, everything. All of it. All at the same time. And next up as well, Megadeth. Good stuff. So far, so good, so what? This one, can't remember if this is... No, it must be that whole Rust in Peace one. The Rust in Peace one, I think the inside is a little messed up on it. Like, not horrific or anything like that. One of my albums is that, or tapes is that way. And it's the last one here. And then another one that I got, but I got that one quite a while back. But another one I got it in a pack of tapes, like 9 different tapes. And it was definitely dropped in water and left there for quite a while. So I had to throw the tape case away. It plays fine. There's only like one spot that sounds like it's been eaten out of the tape and then put back in or something like that, because it's kind of wavy sounding in one spot. But I mean, it was basically free. So at least I have a copy of it for now. But the next one up, and that is Tool, Undertow. So I mean, I'll figure out a way to get another copy of it, one that's not been dropped in water and the case is completely tore to crap, so I have to throw it away. But next up, Metallica. Kill them all. Metallica. You guys like how I put the Metallica and Megadeth right beside each other on this? I put them up there right beside each other too, and not because I put them in alphabetical order, just because they fight up there. All right, next up, Metallica, Jump in the Fire. Jump in the Fire. This has Jump in the Fire on it, obviously, and Seek and Destroy Live and Phantom Lord Live. There's supposedly some differences between some of this stuff. I haven't listened to both sides of this yet. But seemingly it's the exact same tracks on both sides, but supposedly they're different. And maybe that means they were recorded in different places, the 2 live songs. I don't know. I will have to find that out for myself when I actually listen to it all the way through on both sides. Next up, Metallica, Ride the Light. Or I was just thinking that's one that I do not have, is Ride the Lightning, which I've just screwed myself by saying that. But Master of Puppets. I was just thinking, like, I feel like an idiot because I don't have Ride the Lightning. But the right copy hasn't come along. And this one as well. This one's the one that's tore up. I mean, the tape works, so it doesn't bother me as much at all. As long as the tape works, the tape sounds fine. It's just that the J card is completely screwed on this one. But And Justice for All, the last album that Metallica made when they sounded good. And Metallica heads will, or people that love Metallica heads, whatever you want to call yourselves, will get pissed off about that, and that's fine. But yeah, this J card is just, I mean, it's taped. Trying to get to be able to see that, but yeah, it's tore up. It's seen better days, but the tape plays just fine. And I would much rather that Undertow one have looked like this than what it did. It was the Undertow cassette and J card. The J card was stuck to this, so when I tried to remove it, I mean, it just ripped the whole front off. So there was no saving that at all, for one. And then for two, I'm very certain that had I opened it all the way up and whatnot, it would have probably smelled weird. I don't know. But those are my, I guess you would call them old school heavy metal, old school death metal, old school extreme metal, whatever, because there's more over there that are just newer things, newer stuff. But there you go. Until next time, I was gonna end it, and then I just remembered. I said it in the last video. I don't have a thing. I don't have like an ending. I really don't have a beginning. I mean, I kind of do, but I really kind of also don't. I don't know if I like just saying "Great Escape" here, because that's not my name. Obviously, my name's Jeff. But having an ending. One thing, I was talking to a friend of mine, and he said a couple of different things, and then I kind of said that I didn't exactly like the exact words, but then I just listen to more music. That's something to say that matches my page, matches me to a degree, because I'm always listening to something at some point, sometime, and I'm always putting stuff on shuffle on like Spotify or whatever, trying to find different music, more music. When I start to hear things in repetitive ways, I start to try to, meaning on the Spotify stuff, like I don't like doing it anyways, but when I'm away from home or out or whatever, you gotta do what you gotta do. So pushing it out. So if I hear something new, then I will try to make a channel directed off of that to try and push it in different directions. So for right now, what I'm going to say is listen to more music. Until next time, peace out.